They were up 3-1 in that series against Montreal, and finally they get to turn the page and start a new campaign on Wednesday. These the games that they start against Montreal. The schedule makers. Yikes. You see the games ahead for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and they'll have to do it without the aforementioned Rocket Richard winner. Wrist surgery in the offseason for Austin Matthews, who's been durable for this club, playing 90% of that team's games. Rupper, we just heard the incredible fallout because of this team not being able to advance and all the ghosts of the past in 1967 and 2004. For this club, for their opening game, what's your first thought?
I'm going to try to lift this up in here, because those words right there, worst loss in history. I mean, you're talking about the world coming down on the Toronto Maple Leafs, and it seems like it happens every year of the last number of seasons because of their meltdown. This team has a lot of great things in place. Is there pressure? Yeah, that's something that's always in place, but they've got pieces. And Austin Matthews will be back at some point, and he'll be scoring goals. They've got Mitch Marner. They've got a lot of really good things here, and I still like this team a lot. I thought that what I saw in the regular season last year, they were a little different. They were winning games in different manners. They were managing games a little bit better, but then playoffs came, and then it just seemed like everything worked against them. Very untimely injury with John Tavares. Mitch Marner, he wasn't able to produce like he normally can. But I still think this is a very motivated group here that, yes, is there that outside noise and pressure? Yeah. But you've got to be a pro and block all that out, because this team still has an opportunity, and this could be the breakout year for them. But it also, if it doesn't happen, it could be the big fallout here after this season.
I like the point you made. The pressure is always there. That's nothing new since 1967. Year after year, the expectation level does not change. One thing that is changing, there's no more Zach Hyman. He was a player that I know hockey people really valued. How much are they going to miss him?
They're going to miss him a ton. They're going to miss him a ton because he's a little bit of the eraser, right? So when you're out there, and we know about Zach Hyman, that was one of the big, real intriguing factors for the Edmonton Oilers getting a guy like that, is that he could play with top-end talent. Is he a guy that's going to dance on the perimeter and toe drag you? No, not so much. He's going to do a lot of other things. But to have somebody that's so well rounded as a player, be able to play with your superstars and thrive in that, is something really good, because he's played with Austin Matthews. He's played with some elite talent. So I think they're going to miss him a lot, but now it's just opportunity. Who's ready to take that next step? I think Mitch Marner has said all the right things in this offseason. He's taken a beating. He's taken a beating in the media. But this guy does a lot of little things that don't always show up on score sheet, because he usually is on the score sheet. You know what I mean? So it's about that next wave. Austin Matthews ready to take that next step. Willie Nylander, next step. Morgan Riley, next step. I mean, that's where it's at. This team is committed with their core group of guys, and they've got to carry the load here. And they got to show that they've learned from these past, transgressions in the playoffs. And then they got to move forward. And they'll miss them, but someone's going to fill that void. And if someone in-house doesn't do it, they're going to have to go out and try to find that somewhere else.